Hey, hi. Today we will see how to set mock server log levels and why it is necessary. So let's see. So our Docker container is running. We will now open CMD and pull mock server. So I think it's already been pulled in my machine. Then we will run mock server. And here we can see it is running on port 49153. So here we can see these are all the logs, and so by the time when many people will be using it, these logs will grow and it will occupy tremendous amount of space. So we want to reduce it by either putting some log levels like severe or warning or error. Even we can put debug also to check what is happening behind the scene. So let's see how we can control it. So for that, what we need to do is like we need to restart the mock server. And set the log level in the environment variables. So it can be set either in the system properties, then we have environment variables, which I will be showing you, then properties file, then even in Java also we can set configuration properties.log level. And log level can be trace, debug, info, error, warning, severe, then off, finest, fine. So in order to do that while running the server, what I need to do is like, as we have seen in the earlier videos, how to set the environment variables. Similarly, we need to put environment variables, then mock server log level equals to, so currently it is info. So let's put it to the highest level, which is severe, and press enter. Okay, now it is running fine. Let's see in which port it is running. 54. 54. So now we can see that the mock server is running, but we are not getting any logs. So let's open Postman and post something and create an expectation. So it is 54, creating expectation created. So now we can see the expectation is created, but there is no logs. And if I go and call something, 54, we are getting the reply, but here we can see this is printing but not with so much details. So earlier it will have much more details, so now it is not there. We will create another expectation. In the body we will create 2-3 more expectations and see what it is printed. Okay, so now let's see and see if there is any difference. Not found. If I go back, refresh it, we can see that we have received the request, but it doesn't show that it is not matching this expectation, it is not matching the second expectation or the third expectation, it is not matching, it is not showing something like that. So if you change it to like debug, trace or info, we will see much more fine granular level details why it is not matching. Suppose the path parameter is not matching, the method is not matching, something like that. So now let's change it to info and see what all details it prints. Okay, now it is set to info and it is running on port 55. Let me create one more expectation, 55, and see what it's being printed. Okay, it will be 55. So now we can see that this is the info level logs creating expectations. So all these were not printed earlier, right? So let me create few more and let me call this and one with actual one. Okay, so here we can see the expectations are created. Okay, so this is wrong, this will be 55, enter. So here we can see what happened. So you can see a details level of what is match, what is not match, which expectation match, why it didn't match. If I put here something which doesn't match, so you can see why it didn't match. So it didn't match because path didn't match, path didn't match, path didn't match. So all these general level details can be seen in info level. Let's see by putting the lowest level, that is trace. It should be 56, yes. So here we can see that it is so much details has been entered which we don't want in general. Okay, so let me create an expectation. Okay, creating expectations. Let me create 2 3 more. Okay, done. Let me call the expectation which is not matching. Okay, 404 not found. Okay, so now you can see here the log levels are trace, request received, and string or regex match failed expected slash name, but it is slash 11 name. So it is too much details which we don't want. This is like normal logging. Even we can turn this off also. So let's see how to turn that off. For that we'll again go and restart it. So yes, we can always start the server in particular port. I will be showing this in the next tutorial. So now let's stop this. It should be in 57. No logs are there. Let me create an expectation. Expectation created 2 3. So we can see that 3 expectations are created but no logs have been printed as of now. So we are able to fetch the normal name, and here we can see that yeah, it is printing some type of logs. It is not completely turned off, it is printing only the logs which is being matched. And if we see the logs which is not matched, request received, yeah, it is printing whatever it is received, but it is not printing why it is not received. So there may be some difference between off and CV. I'm not sure what it is. I thought that off should be completely off, it will not print anything, but yeah, it is printing. Let's start with something called mock server disable logging. and see if it is printing anything. And let's create an expectation too. And let's map something which is available. Okay. Still now we are able to see some of the other things have been logged. So I'm not sure what it does actually. Disable all logging and processing of log events it says, but this property should be doing something, but I'm not sure what it is. There is another variable called mockserver disable system out. We have, so now the info level, so now the log level went to info, but I have turned off system out and even disable all logging. So let's see if it does anything. Okay, it is printing something, so this may be some internal functionalities which we need to check further, but those things are not required for us, or at least for me. So I am normally doing with like log level either error or severe. So that's pretty much how log level works. If you like this video, then give a thumbs up, and don't forget to see my other channel Oracle, where I generally publish video regarding blogs and even some reviews about some cool gadgets. That's all folks, see you again in the next video. Bye bye.